Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, we will look at getting started with ASP.NET Web Forms inside the Visual Studio 2022. But before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So let's get to it then. ASP.NET Web Forms lets you build dynamic websites using drag and drop. It also uses event-driven model that will be familiar to desktop application developers. Visual Studio is arguably the best comprehensive IDE for .NET and C++ developers on Windows. So with the Visual Studio 2022, you can create rich native applications using .NET across iOS, Android, and Windows. You can also share code across device platforms with .NET Standard. So enough of all of this, so let's get to the real stuff here. So as you can see on the screen, I've actually got Visual Studio installer opened, right? So to be able to get started with the Web Forms template, project template, this is what we have to do. So on the Visual Studio, we come to the modifier here. So as you can see here now, I've got this box checked here, ASP.NET and web development. So this actually helps you build web applications using ASP.NET Core, ASP.NET HTML, JavaScript, and containers, including Docker support, right? So once you actually click on this box here, I've already got it, so I'm just going to check on the box. So this is what we do. So we come to the optional part here. So as you can see here, this is what we have to select here. We have to select this bit. So we're on the, so we have to select .NET Framework Project and Item Templates. So if we look at it here, this actually enables .NET Framework Projects, .NET Framework Project Templates, Item Templates, and related features, yeah? So we select this, we check this box here. And then down here, we also select additional project templates. So this actually templates for any previous .NET versions, right? So we also checked on this additional project templates, yeah. So once we've got that sorted out, yeah. So as you can see, there's nothing here because I've already got them installed. So to do that, yeah, there'll be, like, this is not closed yet, there'll be a modifier here. So once you click on the modifier, it will be actually downloaded and installed. Yeah, so once you're done with this bit here, then you can close the installer. So we come inside the Visual Studio 2022. So I'm just going to open the start page or the start window. So here, obviously, we can create a new project. So as you can see, I've actually selected C#. Obviously, you mainly start with all languages. So you can select C#, which we're going to use. So as you can see on the first bit here, I've got ASP.NET Web Applications. So if we look under, yes, so these are project templates for creating ASP.NET applications. You can create ASP.NET Web Forms, MVC, and Web API application and add many other features in ASP.NET. So we're going to select the first bit here. So we click on the next. So here, obviously, you can configure your project details like the project name, the solution location, and whatnot, yeah? But obviously, we're not going to look too much into this. So we're just going to leave it as it is here. So we click on the create, yeah? So here, obviously, we'll be taken to this dialog here, the create a new ASP.NET Web Application dialog here. So here, you'll be able to select what project type that you want to use. In our case here, we want to use the web form. So we select this web form here. So here, obviously, you can select what authentication type that you want to use. So you could select a none, you can select none for nothing, individual account, Microsoft Identity Platform, Windows authentications, but we're gonna leave it at none for this video. So here, obviously, you can add folders and call references. So you can add MVC, Model View Controller, or you can add Web API, or you can add both to your Web Forms project. And here you can also configure the project to use HTTPS. We're going to uncheck this box for the video, so it's not really important. Yeah. So once we actually selected this and we've selected all these configurations, then we can click on the create. So as you can see, it might take a moment. I'm just going to pause the video while the whole thing creates, right? So now this is what we actually get, yeah? So we've got the web form web application project created for us. We've got a bunch of files inside, so we can just look at one of it here. So we're just going to look at the default.asps. Yeah, so if we look at it here, so we've got the file, the file in the content in in ASP, right? So we can actually split to view the design and then the code part, yeah? So you can have both the code and the design part. So whatever changes that obviously you make, that will be reflected on the design part, as well as when you make the design, change on the design side, it will be actually reflected on the code side, yeah? Or you can just put you can use the full design, you can make direct changes like this, or whatever you want to do with it, yeah? So as you can see, it's not very difficult to get started, yeah? And obviously you can run it by clicking on this bit here. So as you can see here now, we've got this file, the default file, running on our browser now. So it's not really difficult to get yourself started, yeah? So I'm just going to close this, yeah? And stop the debug. So once we're on the design, yeah, here there's some things that you can come inside the toolbox here. And here, obviously, you can drag and drop controls from here. So this will actually help you to quickly build whatever UI design and then stitch it to your event as well. So if we look at it, yeah, it's very easy to get yourself going with the design part when you're using the WebForms. So I've used it myself for a couple of years now. But anyway, there are more legacy projects on this. So if you want to get yourself started, yeah, this is how you go about with it in the Visual Studio 2022, yeah? So I guess I'm going to leave this video here for now. And I'm going to make a video more on this topic, yeah? So please make sure you stay tuned and you stay subscribed, because I've got lots of videos coming up, yeah? So once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. And have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Peace.